Camping. For me, it's one of life's greatest pleasures. I've camped in a lot of incredible places around the world, from beaches to mountains, and I've camped alone more times than I can count. But there's one challenge still waiting for me. Because you see, I've never camped alone in the forest. Well, until today. Hey! Hey! Like, I feel my heart racing. I feel scared.
I just heard some steps in the bushes, like twigs cracking.
There's something about forests that makes us feel small and vulnerable. We call forests creepy or scary. Well, I decided to spend the night in the forest all by myself to see what it would really be like. But there's one more thing before we dive into that adventure, and trust me, it didn't go quite as smoothly as I had hoped. I'm really excited to say that for this video, I've partnered up with DJI to test out their new and upgraded gimbal camera, the Pocket 2. I've been a massive DJI fan for years, and I use their products on a daily basis. I filmed a lot of this vlog on the Pocket 2, so you'll be able to see the results for yourselves, but here are three of my favorite features. The camera itself is light, tiny, and ultra portable, which means that you can bring it on pretty much any adventure without sacrificing space. And with the HDR video quality being so high, I would definitely consider bringing the Pocket 2 on like a minimalist adventure instead of a bigger and heavier camera. The motion lapse feature is insanely cool. I had actually never really been able to integrate motion lapses into my videos before because they just require so much know-how and equipment, but with the Pocket 2, it literally takes like a tap on the screen and your motion lapse is ready to go. And then there is the sound. I had always been underwhelmed by the sound quality of smaller cameras, but the Pocket 2 has something called the DJI Matrix Stereo. I know it's a bit of a mouthful, but what it basically means is that it's capturing sound using all these microphones placed all around the sides from various different directions, including background sound, and it reduces wind noise, and it even enhances sound as you zoom in to the video while you're filming. Other cool features include a great tracking tool called the Active Track 3.0, which basically focuses on and follows even fast-moving objects like people or pets. And with the 3-axis mechanical gimbal, your footage will always come out really nice and smooth and stabilized. And there's also the app, DJI Mimo, which allows you to create small and shareable little clips using its AI editor. A massive thank you to DJI for supporting this video, and let's dive into the solo camping adventure. Oh yeah, one other very important thing. Pepper gel is basically bear spray. Alright, well, I'm about to leave the comfort of this lovely hotel room behind and go and sleep on the forest floor. See, sometimes I don't know why I come up with these challenges, but there's some great news, and it's right here in this little bag. Yesterday, we found some wild mushrooms. These are called slippery jacks, and this is amazing news because it means that tonight we can cook these right there in the forest. So I'm currently driving down this pretty bumpy and super steep mountain road. But this is the forest where I'm gonna be camping tonight. It's about an hour away from the city, and I'm just driving around trying to find a good spot to pitch my tent. What you doing, Mike?
Eating lunch.
What's that on your sleeve? Lunch. It looks like we may have just found the right spot, which is this forest right here. Check this out. Our home the night. Honestly, I'm getting a little bit nervous seeing it. It's so huge and mysterious looking. Oh. I'm here with Mike today. He's helping me film some bits and pieces and get set up and everything. How do you feel about this? Have you ever spent the night alone in the...
I have. So I am the resident expert, but tonight you're going to be all by yourself.
I know. You think I can do it?
Yeah, of course. Just watch out for the bears.
What? Alright, there's our spot. It looks absolutely perfect. So we're gonna put the tent somewhere there. So we also have space for a fire. We're gonna move these logs around so that we have natural seating, and we're gonna put on a time lapse so that you can see the entire process, and if we mess something up, well, I guess you'll see that too. Let's do it. Up and ready to go. The firewood is ready, the tent is ready, so I think we should start cooking those mushrooms. Let's do it. So far so good. I'm just keeping myself busy here with the cooking. And it's beautiful out here, but I'm also painfully aware that in just a couple of hours, when it gets dark, Mike is going to leave. And I'll be here all alone, in the dark, with hopefully the remains of this fire. And that's the real test. For now, let's just focus on the food. Yeah? What have we got here?
Some black truffle we picked with some Roma people a couple days ago.
Wow. And this is the kind of luxury that you honestly never get while camping, but here in this forest there's plenty of mushrooms and truffles. So we're gonna add some truffles to our pasta and our wild mushroom sauce. Oh, it's bubbling up. Almost ready. Oh my god, this looks absolutely divine. Wild mushrooms, cream, garlic, onions, truffles. Whew! All cooked over a fire in the woods. Dill, these are our truffles. And, of course, grana padano. What I'm gonna do with the cheese is I'm gonna slice it into these tiny little slivers so the cheese just melts right into the sauce.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. The
Alright, let's try it. Good, eh?
Success.
What's like the thing that's the most dangerous thing in the woods that I should be wary of? Tell me honestly.
The main thing is exposure, like hypothermia, getting too cold. That's a real thing. It's a big problem that no one really thinks about.
Yeah.
So making sure you're well prepared before you go in, and having something to sleep on because the ground is actually really cold and can suck your heat away. That's the big thing. And with animals, the most scary, dangerous animal in the world is us.
Yeah.
And every other animal doesn't really want to be around us. So as long as you keep your food away, or we don't have any open food, you don't, I'm out of here. And if you want to walk around, or if you hear anything, to make a noise, so you have to decide what noise you're going to make.
Like,
yeah, that works. Or like, sing some 90s pop song.
or speak in Polish. Ej, niedźwiedziu! Uciekaj stąd!
That one's scary. Stick with that one. Got everything?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you realize the amount of people who are going to get mad at me for leaving you in the middle of the woods by yourself?
Guys, I'm okay. This was my idea.
All right, I'll see you in about 12 hours, yeah?
All right.
8 o'clock or so?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Wish me a good night.
Have a great sleep.
Bye. And off he goes. Back to civilization. Have fun sleeping in a comfortable bed tonight. Night.
Good night.
So I guess this is it. My night roasting marshmallows over the fire in a forest. Solo. I don't know why it's such a scary thing to be alone in the forest. I think we just tell so many scary stories around the forest that it becomes like almost a reality, and I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I know I shouldn't be. But this is the way to fight those fears, you know? To actually dive into them head on and see that there's nothing to be scared of. So I guess I'm just gonna sit here and roast my marshmallows for a little while. Cuckoo! Cuckoo! Just in case. Oh my god, look at that! Look at this guy. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Simple things. When you're in a forest alone like this, your mind kind of starts to race. It starts to kind of like try and look out for signs of danger. So you start to like really tune into it. I feel my mind really tuning into every single sound that I hear in the distance and thinking like, oh my god, that's a scary sound. And honestly, like I feel my heart racing. I feel scared, even though I know I shouldn't be. Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Hey! Hey! And of course I could count on Mike to send me an obnoxious picture of him in a nice comfortable bed in the hotel. I think this is a good sign that I should probably go to bed soon. I'm gonna wait for the fire to die out, make sure that it's properly extinguished, and then I'm gonna head inside. And honestly, I have no idea what to expect. I don't know if I'll be able to fall asleep straight away, or if I'll just lay awake for hours listening to every single sound around me. I have no clue. Let's see. It's getting really, really cold. Well, I'm really glad that I brought my super thick socks from Mongolia, camel wool socks. I'm really glad that I brought my big sleeping bag and of course my little woolen hat from Nepal. It's still pretty chilly though. But yeah, I'm a little bit less nervous
being inside my tent because I can't see all the trees and all the space around me, I guess. This is like my little comfort zone. So I hope that I can fall asleep soon. I'm still hearing so many sounds and I get anxious every time I hear a dog barking in the distance because I'm like, is it a wolf? Obviously it's not a wolf, it's a dog. And even if it was a wolf, it probably wouldn't come here and bother me. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna read for a little bit and then try and go to sleep and hopefully not stress too much.
I just heard some steps in the bushes, like twigs cracking. Either someone or an animal in the forest nearby.
It's getting a little bit late, so I think it's time to go to sleep. You know, hearing all these little noises and sounds and twigs breaking all around my tent. It feels scary at first, but then I kind of realized that it's mostly just small animals like mice or rabbits, you know? And I think that helps with the stress levels. Anyway, wish me a peaceful night and see you in the morning.
Okay, I'm just about to arrive back where I dropped off Eva last night. It's been a bit over 12 hours actually since I did so. And we were able to chat a little bit last night on DMs, but then the connection cut out, and so I haven't heard from her. So I hope she's okay. She's okay. But I mean, it's hard not to worry sometimes, even if I know she's okay. Let's go find her. Marco! Caca! 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 Caca!
Hot chocolate in the morning in the forest. Still alone.
Hey there! How was it?
I'm alive!
You're alive! How was it?
Really cold.
Really cold.
Couldn't sleep half the night.
Wow, it is freezing out here.
Yeah, but I'm here. Yay! Mission complete!
Boom!
Alright. Hey again, and welcome to a very different kind of setting. I'm back in a very comfortable apartment now. Sleeping alone in a forest may not seem like the greatest challenge ever, but for me personally, it was a fear that I wanted to overcome. And I do think that part of the human experience is all about challenging ourselves and pushing ourselves beyond our limits. The world belongs to the brave after all, doesn't it? Once again, a massive thank you to DJI for partnering up with me on this video, and I hope that you all enjoyed this vlog and that it inspires you to try out some of your own little or big adventures. See you all in the next vlog. Mwah!